Showing promise there, Kat, definitely showing promise. Is there anything that Katlego cannot do? But you know what? From one set of talented people to another, our Expresso office definitely runs on a wild assortment of creatives who keep those feel-good stories coming. Now, one such example is one of our content writers, Thenjiwe Stemela, who is also a talented theatre maker and performer. Now, her work is slowly gaining recognition, and her latest accolades includes being awarded the Emerging Theatres Director bursary for 2013. Thenji, as we know her, recently spent a week as a visiting director at the Port Elizabeth Opera House and discovered how this historical institution aims to rise above the challenges it currently faces. Phenomenal goal. Let's take a look.
Port Elizabeth, known for sun and smiles, is also a rich cradle of cultural history, harboring the oldest existing Victorian theatre in the Southern Hemisphere. I was welcomed here as a young director to consult on one of their 6 plays heading to Grahamstown.
When you take works to the National Arts Festival, the biggest festival in the Southern Hemisphere, you need to be very sure of the output.
The plays Cracked Mirror, Mawawa a Florist, Monologues 1 and 2, Sleeping Dogs and Truck Driver were all winners at the Opera House's community festivals.
That is why with the National Arts Festival and the Eastern Cape Provincial Arts and Culture Council, we have thought it wise to bring in people who've been exposed, people who have been with the industry more exposed than the ones that we have.
My fellow consultants are Peter Bosch-Botha, who presents Must See Fully Committed at Fest this year, Joburg poet and producer Napo Mashiane, powerhouse performer Thando Doni, the prolific Tara Notcut, who has presented work in New York and Edinburgh, and 2012 Young Artist winner Princess Mhlongo.
Port Elizabeth has produced some South African greats. What challenges do you face in keeping alive this legacy?
The PEOH Opera House is not a declared cultural institution like the Market Theatre, Artscape and your Durban Playhouse. And it's not easy keeping culture going if you are not declared a cultural institution, all right? Because it's all expenses and hopes that we've got to keep and deliver. Audiences want quality, and quality we should be able to produce. At the moment we can't.
Now, at the moment, what kind of productions can one see at the PEOH Opera House, and what kind of audiences are drawn here?
As a receiving house, we are expecting Nathaniel, we're expecting Abdullah Ibrahim, we're expecting State Theatre with Rhetorical, we're expecting Windy Briar as well as Parkovs to grace our stages, and Mbongeni Ngema with the Zulu in September. So audiences are kept onto a kaleidoscope of things to look at.
Veteran theatre practitioner Nomhle Nkonyeni directs the cast of Truck Driver, who perform again today at 12 and Sunday at 6 p.m. at the Masonic Hall.
I'm looking forward to a good performance from the cast of Truck Driver.
It's the first time that I'll be performing in the main, so I'm really looking forward to that.
Well, I'm looking forward to being on the main stage for the first time and also putting the name of the Opera House amongst the best theatres in the country.
The exciting new partnership between the National Arts Festival, Opera House, ECPAC and the Nelson Mandela Bay Municipality promises to bolster the status of PE artists at the festival in Grahamstown and cultivate a spirit of creative collaboration across provincial borders.